what I learnt in doing the film is that he was weirdly behaving like a film director. You know, you hear these stories about film directors who are just outrageous and difficult. I'm not like that, but although I use different methods to get there. But you have to be, there's a bit of that, which is that you're trying to convince people about something that doesn't exist yet. But it's there, it's a vision thing. And films are like that because they don't exist. You've got a script, but it could be anything really. And you have to kind of persuade people, they're all going to come over here and make that. And you, like here, you get people who don't want to do it, who don't think it's right, and kind of, and you have to battle and things like that. So I suppose I recognise that.
E se il computer fosse un bellissimo oggetto? Qualcosa che hai voglia di guardare, di avere in casa? E se, invece di essere solo nelle mani giuste, fosse alla portata di tutti?
Sarebbe il più grande sconvolgimento tellurico dello status quo
da sempre.
Ti sto implorando di gestire le aspettative.
Ti ho mai delusa?
Diciamo ogni volta?
Allora è perfetto.
Le tue azioni valgono 441 milioni di dollari, mentre tua figlia e sua madre vivono di sussidio.
Non è mia figlia!
Non puoi non vedere quanto ti somiglia.
I'll be honest, at first he wasn't. I'm not a technophile. I have the devices. I wrote this on a Mac. I have an iPhone in my pocket. But I don't have a love affair with these objects the same way other people do. To make matters worse, I'm the father of a daughter, and Steve, at first at least, did not treat his daughter very well, and it was hard for me to get past that. But I did ultimately kind of fall in love with the story, and one of the people who helped me do that was the daughter, was Lisa Brennan Jobs, his eldest daughter, who at first he denied being her father. And I spent a lot of time with Lisa, and Lisa would tell me a story that wasn't necessarily a flattering story about her father, but then she would just turn the story a little bit and say, you can see how he really loved me, because deep down he was doing this.
Sapremo abbastanza presto se sei Leonardo da Vinci o se credi di esserlo.
Sei l'unico che vede il mondo come lo vedo io.
Nessuno lo vede come lo vedi tu.
Tutti stanno aspettando il Mac.
Che ci farà la gente?
È un quadro astratto.
Ci farà questo.
Dai indicazioni contraddittorie. Sei insubordinato. Rendi le persone infelici. Il consiglio non ti ritiene più necessario alla società.
Dentro un garage ho inventato il futuro. Perché gli artisti guidano e i mediocri vanno alzata di mano.
Quello che produci non dovrebbe essere la parte migliore di te. È quando sei padre. Quella dovrebbe essere la tua parte migliore.
My take on technology is that it's absolutely amazing, but it could also completely destroy us. And I think that people do get addicted to it. And you know, you look everywhere you look. You know, on the subway, just even walking down the street, everyone's like this, like this, like this. You know, we have to remember to look up and just view the world and be in it. You know, and I think that there's nothing worse than sitting on a train and watching people constantly doing this, because I find train journeys so spectacular and there's so much to see outside the window that you may never ever see again. And I just don't want to miss any moment. So that's how I view technology. It's necessary, but I think we have to be very careful. I think we have to be really careful with children, and we have to really protect them, because of course they have access to so much at school, but they also see their friends having so many of these things. And my children, quite honestly, are a little bit different. So my daughter does have an iPhone. Yes, she does. She really does need that for school. But my son does not. He's a little bit younger. He's 11. And we don't have Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. So they're kids, you know, they're having a childhood. And I think that's what's really important, is remembering to give children the opportunity to be a child, because it's gone so fast, and the foundations of who you are as a person really are laid, you know, between, I believe, the ages of birth to, 14 years old.
Io sono il solo a sapere che lui è qualcuno che tu hai inventato.
C'è un piano?
Il piano si rivelerà a te quando sarai pronta.
È proprio così.
Il ritorno di una superstar.
Il cofondatore Steve Jobs
Steve Jobs
torna alla Apple.
Gli eventi più importanti del XX secolo. Gli alleati che vincono la guerra e questo.